Guys, welcome back. Okay, so this here is part two of the how to fix, how to repair, how to maintain your E30 season, right? The previous video we had this car, or we actually worked on this car here. The video was about this guy as well. We've picked up noise coming from the front right suspension. So we had to troubleshoot that and go through a process of elimination. So the first area that we began in was the tie rod end, right? So in the first video, you guys can see that there was play on the tie rod end, but we also saw play on the rack end. What we also diagnosed there is that the steering rack had been reconditioned before. So we picked up an oil leak from the nose cone, that's by the steering knuckle, and then we picked up leaks where the rack ends go into the rack, right? So that's on the main shaft or on the seals on the main shaft. Uh, that was already a red flag, but we had to go through the process of elimination to determine where the issue is coming from first before we just jump to the steering rack. So we replaced the tie rod end, we replaced the rack end. The noise still persisted. It was a bit better, but then she pulled to the right. That's the video I done to you guys. So anyway, we opted to go for the brand new E36 racks. So that's the combos that we put in together, and that'll be available here at Ratical, or it'll be available at Zen Parts through Shane. The details are in the description. 36 rack went on with no issues. Then while we were busy there, the team found sweat marks coming from the front right inside shock as well. So both the shocks, front right and the front left. So we took the shocks out. So it was just a sweat mark on top. But as we took the shock out, we actually saw the oil in the strut itself. So we opted to do a change of shocks. But the shocks on the car that came off the car are actually new shocks. What is happening is that the vehicle doesn't get driven much. So even though the shocks are new, they could have been put on maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever it is. But you can see that these new shocks started leaking by the seals. So there are bulk signs, we can send them for repairs, but we opted to rather just get a pair of shocks quickly so we can speed the process up. Um, so put the new shocks in. I've test driven the car already, right? But we are gonna do a test drive now on video as well. The car is actually very nice to drive now. Now she's more stable. Now she's a bit better. Not a bit better, she's much better. This is now a car to enjoy. The other thing that we found as well was the engine mountings. So both left and right hand side, it actually collapsed. So they started ballooning out. The one on the passenger side actually came apart in pieces. So the plate on the mounting came off there. So we done a change on that as well. So once that started ballooning and it collapsed, what it caused was for the motor to tilt a bit and for the knuckle to scrape or to rub against the exhaust headers or the exhaust branches. So now with the new mounting, we lift it up just a little bit. So the clearance is there. So it's actually nice and smooth. She's not catching on the steering or anything of the sort. Guys, again, this is your first episode. It's part two, but your first episode of how to fix your car. So we're going to take this car for a test drive. But before we do that, let me just run you through on the next episodes to come. Guys, the next episode of the how to fix your car, how to maintain your E30, how to fix and how to maintain your E30 will be cluster gear replacements. So we've got sets of video and multimeter clusters in stock. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tackle a cluster. We're gonna strip out. We're not doing full reconditioning of clusters in this episode here. We're only gonna do the trip meter gears. So we're gonna take apart the cluster. I will go through the whole process with you. The kits will be available. Again, they're gonna be available here at Ratical or they're gonna be available at Zen. You'll be able to order online, pick up whichever way is comfortable for you. We can ship out, like I said, whichever way is comfortable for you. So let's wait for episode 2, episode 3. We're hoping to do maybe your basic service kits. So just exactly what we're trying to say here is how to maintain your E30. So if you're at home on a Saturday and you feel, listen, I would like to service my car, do an oil change, do a oil filter change, spark plug change, fuel filter change, we'll have that video up for you. And then as we go through the processes, we're going to have more and more videos uh, just showing you how to do basic things and how certain things just to maintain your E30, right? There is going to be some more technical videos that we're going to get into, but then I've also got to assess it to a point of the technical side of it, the equipment that you're going to need, and if it's possible for you to do it, do it. But I can't do everything that we would like to do or that we do in the shop here, right? Because certain things need expertise. You can't just tackle it by hand. So guys, please look forward to the next. Look out for the next episodes. I think it's going to be beneficial. I think it'll be educational. I think it's something decent to start. And then as we started on the E30 series, we'll move it over to the E12s, the E28s, and the other vehicles that come above or that we see fit for the market in South Africa and overseas. Uh, Please keep on doing what you guys have been doing. Like, subscribe, and share the channel. We appreciate that much. Do what you have to do. But most importantly, let's take this guy for a drive now. Let's see how nice and quiet this guy is. We are doing a handover tonight. Let's take her for a drive, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Okay guys, so here's the video here quickly of us driving the car, right? So you'll see this is actually a very crappy road that we're on now. So this road we actually like to use for testing, and it'll make you pull your hair out at times because the rattles that you pick up on this road is like crazy. So again, we haven't done alignment on the car. We still need to do it here. It's the steering being skewed. But what we are going to do is, you can see here now, for example, there's no noises coming from the car. There's nothing else or that we heard before, right? There was a distinctive knocking noise coming from the right hand side of the car especially, and you could feel it on your foot pedal like I explained to you before, but it's dead quiet. So I'm just cruising now. We're doing about 70. I'm just going to turn up here, we'll squeeze it a bit. The vibration on the wheel at 80 is gone as well, so the car is much more stable. She's much more better to drive. She's much more better to control. Okay, I just gotta wait for the robot here. But okay, while we're waiting for the robot and we're waiting to turn, guys, I hope this becomes a useful, educational, eventful season that we're busy with, right? And I think it will grow into it. What I do need from the viewers, what we do need from our viewers is more feedback from you guys as to what videos you guys want to see. Maybe you guys battle with something, or you guys struggle with a repair on the car. Let us know what it is so I can try and get some sort of content done for you, and I can try and figure out solutions for you. Let me know, and then let's take it from there. Okay, so I'm just gonna squeeze her, but yeah, right? Suspension issues with the car. So again, this is also a very bumpy road, right? And if you see here now, the car is nice and smooth. Guys, I hope that this was eventful for you guys. I hope this episode was fruitful and educational for you guys. I hope that you guys learned something. Let me know what you guys think. Let me work on the next episodes. Let's get more content out. Let me see if I can find more cars that I can work on and try and help you guys. Like, subscribe, and share our channel. Sorry, I'm busy slurring here for what reason. Like, subscribe, and share our channel. Do what you guys do, and let's wait for episode 2 to come out. Cheers, guys.